Senator Mike Braun. I spied him across the gallery today, getting up to stretch a few times. Senator, you just heard Susan Collins say other Republicans are talking about having Bolton testify. Thoughts?
So, first of all, don't call me. I'm not one of those senators.
We're calling you just to say hi.
And I wish you were a little more passionate, okay?
Yeah, sorry, I've been in this town too long, but this is an outrage what's happening.
So, I think after today, though, it was priceless when I saw Alan Dershowitz look over to the managers right at Schiff and say, hey, you picked the wrong articles. These are not constitutional. Something vague like abuse of power, obstruction of Congress. And when Hirschman went through, if you sat through that what real corruption looks like, with what Biden's did there, I think it may change some of the fence straddlers. I really do.
Well, what changes from the facts we know? They're not in dispute. If John Bolton says, I felt that he was trying to tie aid to investigating the Bidens, and the president is a free-wielding talker. You know that. He has a lot of ideas. He throws a lot of ideas out in a conversation. I don't know what he said to Bolton, but do I believe what the facts are as they're not contested? Yeah, I believe those facts. They got their aid. There was minimal delay. Zelensky didn't have to do anything, and he felt no pressure. So how does Bolton change that?
So I went down after it was over, and I said, I heard, Alan, that you said even if Bolton does come out with what we think it would be, that it's not impeachable. So.
Well, this is what Senator Toomey says tonight. Washington Post reporting, Senator Pat Toomey has spoken to other GOP senators about possibly doing a witness swap with the Democrats. Oh, it's so dramatic, a witness swap. This is like a hostage swap. Except the American people are being held hostage here.
Right.
What about Senator Toomey, who famously just voted against the USMCA? So a witness swap. Who for whom?
Everyone, after they did have to react, I did all day because that's all the press was talking about, the Bolton bombshell. And I think after they heard Dershowitz this evening, they may change their mind. But if it does get the witnesses, say we get 4 senators that vote with the Democrats, then it would have to be reciprocal. And he's only right there that if we do ever get the witnesses, which we shouldn't because the case is solid, you don't need it. That was proven yesterday and today. And then it may go away because Schumer's been talking about it like it's in a vacuum, like it's just Bolton, just Mulvaney.
I don't care what Bolton says. Let me just say, I don't care what Bolton says.
I know, but you got to.
I hear John Bolton.
But if 4 senators can't get beyond it.
But I just want to go back to this point because I want to say, let's say John Bolton comes out and says, well, I felt he was tight. Well, he didn't.
No,
I felt he was doing this. Well, he didn't.
And the aid was released and all that stuff. So, and Dershowitz said, whatever Bolton would say, that does not rise to the level of impeachment because you're imputing motives. And you don't know what the motives would have been. And the chief executive's got to have the flexibility, to do things like.
The president can stop foreign aid if he wants. I don't think the defense team is making this argument strongly enough. I mean, they started to make it today. Is he not well within his right? If he thinks something, hey, hold on a second. I'm the chief executive officer of this country. I'm going to pause this for this. He did it in Guatemala. He did it in El Salvador. He did it in Afghanistan. I don't think they shut down operations of the U.S. government to oppose him.
So the president has the clearest latitude and the broadest when it comes to foreign affairs. And that probably does need to be pointed out. And I think with what I've seen Saturday, today, and tomorrow, it's sinking in.
I mean, Cipollone was fantastic. Dershowitz, Bondi laid it into the Bidens. She filleted the Bidens.
Hirschman was great.
Hirschman was great. Purpura was great. I mean, I'm sorry, this is like the varsity versus the junior varsity. I kind of feel sorry for the shift team.
And they're not putting us to sleep. They're actually talking about stuff, and it makes sense.
Oh, Senator, I'm so glad. I feel so bad for all of you sitting there, but, this is why this whole thing, talk to your colleagues.
We'll get through it.
We'll only say nice things when we call you tomorrow. I'll call and just say, hi, Senator Braun, how are you? All right, and what if Trump